hate that. Fuck. Huh? I got this shit fucking wrong. Yeah. Who? All right. Let's do it. Hey, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the well, I guess it's okay like this, but um I hate to hold on. I gotta get it right. Ah. All right. Stupid camera. All right. How's everybody doing? Right. How you guys doing today? You win some money? I hope so. I hope I'm not the only. Well, I didn't win anything. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to get this thing right. Okay, hello guys. How are you? Yeah, I couldn't say hi back because I was trying to get my computer. What's up? You've been on fire, Antonio. Sweet. Well, I haven't. I'm glad somebody else has. These sports books are starting to piss me off. Well, a couple of days it was my fault how I kind of messed up. So it was a couple of days it was kind of my fault, and the other one I had just had bad luck. The one that was my fault was when I took Colorado, and we actually had hit that I gave out, and we took Colorado on the money line, and Colorado didn't come through. So that was kind of my fault because if you gamble with those guys, sometimes you know how it is. It may not work out. I see. I do need a haircut, man. You can see it, huh? I need a big time haircut, dude. Mm. Antonio, one of the things in Tango, hello, Brady and Cano, hello. Um, One of the things I've been doing is I've been going on ESPN, right? Um, and I've been doing a lot of teasing games. This is the first time I had better success teasing Major League Baseball. I mean the under and the over in baseball. I mean you can do it. Like I gambled one day and I took Baltimore. It was like plus 1.5. Well, I took Baltimore plus 3.5, and I got it right that money because I knew that Baltimore was going to win that game, and I don't even know why they weren't favored. But nevertheless, and it was like two other teams I teased, and then I ended up losing the game. I don't know what happened. I put some Oh, it was the WNBA. You know the WNBA is really inconsistent. I mean, I don't know how he does it, but I can't, man. It's just because you don't know from day to day with them gals. You don't know. All right, hold on. What is this? This sucks. Hey guys, I got a question for you. What is this? Because I noticed I got these new things where it goes number one with the king. What is that for? How does that work? I had to put some winners out, man. Hopefully today I put some out because it's really starting to get at me. It's starting to piss me off. Hey, be my guest. Be my guest. Be my guest. Right? If I'd have known, I'd have invited you in and just had you. I just would have sat back and let you get at it, and I would have went to school with you for tonight. Yeah, go ahead. Okay. So Antonio's saying that we should take the Rangers game under and take the Padres on the money line. Actually, that sounds good, man. Man, where you been? Yeah, I like that. It's a good play, right? I am just trying to make some adjustments here, guys. While Antonio was giving us the 4-1-1. All right, I'm good. It's gonna have to be good. So Antonio, do you like to tease games? Now this is my first time teasing in baseball, and I actually did pretty good. I messed up when um I put the ladies in the WNBA. Okay, so I mean I put the WNBA ladies in that parlay, and it kind of got me. Take Philadelphia first five. I agree with you on that as well. Yeah, I mean, I like it. I like Philadelphia the whole game though. I'll do the first five, and I'll do the game. That's still. I mean, that's. Are well. Are you doubting the Phillies bullpen? Ah, yeah. You know what? It was so easy that guess what? I didn't do shit. And here's what I hate, Antonio. I hate when I do a parlay and I feel good about it. Never works. Never works. Antonio, you just take over, dude. You got it. Give you the wheel. If I was down there in Miami, I'd let you run the show, and then I'll go over down to the Rolex. Yeah, yesterday was easy, right? I mean, and the Tigers scored too much. Like that was a parlay that I had won because I took everything else I got, right? But I took the Tigers and whoever they were, forgot Cleveland. I took the under, and I took Cleveland in the under, and the Cleveland and Tigers game under. It's going into the ninth inning. I'm smiling. We got money. We hit, and these jokers scored six times, and the sixth in the like the 10th inning. I'm like, what are you doing? Ah, Jesus. Yeah. Hey, Antonio, I actually like those picks. Live bet is easy. It does. It is because you can get like, oh, excuse me, you can do like these soccer games, right? So I'm thinking, it's like it's some soccer team, overseas. Man, I go to pull it up. Man, this guy sitting in chairs playing each other on a video game. I'm like, what the hell? But guess what? I had nothing else to do, so I did it anyway. I bet on it. I love the I love the live bets because the live bets allow you to um, make that instant money if you can jump on it real quick. One of the things that I have success in on those live bets is the under over if it's still up, and sometimes you win with that, sometimes you don't, 'cause you don't know if a team's going to go off. Like you may have like the Tigers and Indians 0-1 is Cleveland 1, Detroit 0 going into the ninth inning. Tigers scored. It's tied up. Okay, okay. But the next inning after that, the Tigers jump on them for 6 runs, and you like, what the hell? So there's your under right there, and I thought I had a winning ticket, but and you know what, Antonio? I tell you this, man. I really like the Marlins. Where's Max Meyer? Is he hurt? Because they got that kid Perez, that lanky kid. That kid he got raw talent. He just got straight raw talent, man. He's slinging that ball, man. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and get on it right now. Let's see what we got going on. Yeah, live games are good. I love live games. I took some UFC games like that once and still won. All right, so let's go here and look and see what's going on right now. Carl is still on location. He's down there in the WNBA game down there with the Atlanta Dream. I wonder is he going out with one of those girls? Because he's always seemed to be down there taking pictures with them. And When you see a guy always hanging around a group of girls, he's always got some ulterior motive. We know what it is, right? Yeah. The more things change, the more they stay the same, man. Let's see. What do you mean? Like, how you all make money? You put four teams and then let it grow? Like, explain it a little bit better for me. All right, so let's get at this. And Antonio, I'll just wait on you, and then we can, when you're ready, I'll stop anytime. Detroit Tigers in Tampa. Detroit 2, Tampa 1 in the bottom of the fifth inning. One, the Tigers have a man on second with no outs. Boston 3, Colorado 1. Miami and Cincinnati, they're in a rain delay. And see, you know what, man? You got to getting back to the East Coast. This time of the year, you're gonna get thunderstorms. You're gonna get all of that. The Dodgers in Milwaukee 0-0. Milwaukee has two on and one out. A man on second, first and second. Yeah, yes. So Antonio's saying he's not. He wants us to put. He don't want us to put all of the teams, right? He just wants us to pick about four teams, just four, and then go with it from there. I'm with you on that. One of the things too I've been trying, and I put out. One kid from Philadelphia asked me about one today. He says I want to do a same game with Philadelphia, and I sent him the guys, and I just told him it's this. And then what was it? What was the guy that's a hitter? Turner. Hey, where have you been, young lady? I haven't seen you in a while. And I think that what was Turner? But I kind of told him like, don't get caught up in doing a lot of player props when you're going for um, the under on the combined score, strikeouts, money line, or whoever you want to win. I just told him to be careful because if you start putting a whole bunch of stuff on there, then you right back where you started from doing parlays. So, because even though what's the guy's name? Even though that guy that I told him, who was that? Turner. Even though I told him Turner's got a good batting average, and I think Turner's on. Yeah. Okay, guys, look, this is what Antonio said, and I totally agree with him on that. I've been figuring that out too. If you pick like maybe four games, four teams, and you will win more. So I guess Antonio is saying that what we're doing, we're kind of like doing too much. So Antonio says we're doing too much. You know what? That's what happens. But here is the good thing about this show. When you get out of control and everything is going haywire, you got another baller that'll come in here and straighten us out and keep it going. And that's how it should be, right? So yes, Antonio, you keep it coming and we'll talk. I'll let you take the floor. Next time, man, you can call and I'll just have you do a video, or you can call on the phone and I'll let you just talk and go that route. So I'll finish reading the scores while you kick it out to us. Cincinnati and Miami 0-0. I took Miami in that game. Antonio, you live in Miami. Do you like the Marlins? I'm excited for the Marlins, man. Max Meyer, Perez. What's that guy's name? There's two other pitchers, guys from Dominican Republic. That's good. And the one thing about the Miami Marlins, they'll spend that cash. They'll spend that cash, whereas teams like Pittsburgh won't. And speaking of that, guys, I hadn't had it up to here with Pittsburgh. I'm done. Right? Okay. I took the over in that game. Which one? The Miami game in Cincinnati? Yeah, that looks. I would say so. Antonio, I'm gonna tell you what, man. The way the Marlins was going by it, even like last year. Remember, it was like September and October, and I think they had one of the worst records. Well, Chicago did, but they were like number two, I think. But nobody told Miami their season was over with, and because them dudes just kept playing. Yeah, they hit a little bump in the road when they lost to the Rockies, and I kind of saw that. I saw that coming when I was like, man, these guys got to jump on them, and they didn't, man. You got to beat the bad teams. You gotta put your foot on their neck. It's just how that goes. But I'm excited. I like Perez, and I like Max Meyer. Slowly but surely, they're putting together a good pitching staff. Because what within the next 2 years, maybe next year, look for Max Meyer to have double digits in wins, and Perez too. Perez is just like, I was just watching, man. That dude is like he reminds me of like Randy Johnson, that played with the Mariners. That's his name, right? I mean, he's coming right down the middle with it. He don't care. He's coming at you. He's coming right down the middle. You against him. But the thing about that is, you got to learn how to finesse that, because there's a couple of guys that be at home watching videos, and they'll get in that batter box and they'll stand there until they get that pitch they want, and they teeing off on them. So, same things make you laugh or make you cry, won't it? All right, let's get at it. Milwaukee scored. So Milwaukee 3, the Dodgers 0. Then we'll go to the next one. Kansas City 1, Pittsburgh 0. Toronto and Chicago, no score. Cleveland, Houston later on. Texas Angels later on, and so on and so forth. The biggest game tonight I see is Philadelphia and San Francisco. It's a damn shame that it's played out here so late. Yeah. Yep. So, Antonio, the football season is coming up, man. You getting ready for that? And I'm about to pull up something that I want you guys to. It was one of these games, because I was teasing. I teased the game, right? Okay. Can you pop that for? Oh, were you out of here to go to work? All right. Have a nice day, young lady.
Yeah.
Sorry. All right. So I did a ticket. Is there anything on here where we can share screens? Is it a built-in software? I wish it was. You're right. We do have to stay focused. You ain't lying. You're not lying on that. All right. So, I hate when this happens. All right, so the first game, now watch this, I teased it. The first game I picked the under Detroit and Tampa. And look what I put. I put under 10.5. All right. So, and then Colorado and Boston, I took the under, I took the over at 7.5. And I know they're going to go over that. I took the Marlins on the money line. I took, this is WNBA. I took, who did I say? Oh, I also took the Dodgers, the under. The Dodgers and the Brewers. I took 9.5. Let me see who's pitching. I think they got some Quintana, and who else? It's or Peralta, I think. Wait, let's see. Oh no, Yamamoto, right? Hold on. Hey, look at they teed off on him. Now Peralta has no strikeouts yet, right? And Yamamoto has none either. But Yamamoto just walked somebody. He hasn't struck out anybody. You know, I thought Yamamoto would be playing a little bit better than that, but again, they're down in Minnesota. I mean, they had to go to Milwaukee, so yeah. Well, I tell you what, man. Make sure, Antonio, you send some good stuff, man, because I'll put it out there. And let's see what else did I do. This was and I just want to see if I could do it right. I took the Toronto Blue Jays on the money line, but I want to see something that I teased. I took the over for Philadelphia and San Francisco. I took the over 5.5. I teased it, right? So so if this ticket wins, this is, and the odds and stuff changed so much. At one point, it was at like $300, even with me teasing. But by the time I got around to paying for it, the payout was even more. It's like $500 now. Because you know when you tease games, you know you're not gonna get. So if let's say you got 4 games, right? You pick 4 teams, and let's say the way you picked and everything like that, your total would be, let's say, $500. Well, once you start teasing games, and depend on how many and how much. Now, if you go by one, you won't lose too much. But if you start kind of teasing all kind of stuff, you'll go from $500 down to $130 real quick. And Tony, you know I'm right. You get into that teasing. I only do the teasing during the football season, college football, because I don't really. Okay. The Dodgers. Wait. So Milwaukee 4, LA 0. 2 outs. Man on first and third for Baltimore. I mean for Milwaukee. And I took the under, didn't I? What was I thinking? You get that's why I was saying yesterday, guys. You look at ERAs, and we all guilty of doing it. You start looking at ERAs, and you start thinking that these guys are going to do one thing. You know that some money better be, yeah. Yeah, some money is better than no money. Absolutely. What? Carl just said he just won 1,200. See, man, Carl be on that WNBA stuff, man. I think Carl might be going out with one of them women down there. Maybe get some. Oh wait, hold on. I think Carl is listening in. Carl, how can you be listening in and watching the game at the same time? Carl, I think you on some insider betting thing. You know somebody down there in Atlanta. You just get nice pictures, Carl. Nice, nice. Carl sent some pictures. It looks good. Well, let's get at it, guys. And actually, Antonio, I had went through like yesterday, saying which games that I was going to pick, kind of narrow it down and not do all of them, but I'll still do all of them just in case if guys just want my advice. But like I told the guy from Philadelphia yesterday, that when you start building a game like a same game parlay, like Philadelphia versus San Francisco, you want to kind of stay basic, because if you start like adding a guy to get a hit, adding a guy to get a double or home run or stolen base, now you kind of like venturing off into no man's land, right? And FanDuel will give it all to you, man. They'll let you do whatever, but just know this: if you're gonna do that, you might as well just go ahead and do the parlays with the teams. But the way I see it and how I do it, I'll usually go. Let me see, where's it at? Like Philadelphia, I took Philadelphia on the money line. I took Philadelphia on that game to go under. First inning score under 1.5 first inning. I took like Sanchez over 5.5 strikeouts, and that was it. Call it a day. Slap $20 on there. You get like 150 or some 150, damn near almost $200. But what you don't want to do is when you start adding those, you know, guy get a hit, walk, and all that stuff. It's gonna look good when you put it in, right? But when they pay out, you're gonna be way out of the game. Because the worst thing is to bet on a pitcher and that's what I stopped doing. Because I used to when I was doing this. Because they'll yank a pitcher in the second. You know what? They'll yank a pitcher in the first inning if he's getting shelled like that. And Antonio, you know I'm right. And then if your pitcher get ran out in the second inning and you got him down throwing 8 strikeouts, your whole parlay is shot. It's done. Might as well turn it off and go to bed. Yeah, but let's see. I'm going to pull up this thing and see what we're looking like for tomorrow. And we can go from there. All right, first game let's see if Texas and the Twins. Nope, I don't like that one. I'm at the wrong date. My sister's birthday was July 2nd, right? I called, she didn't answer. I left a text message saying happy birthday. She's got us all on the family, all on a group chat. And somehow or another, I can't respond to anybody. So that's like frustrating. Okay, 7. All right, Tampa and Detroit tomorrow. Shane Bass, but. This is today. Okay, yeah, that's wrong. Here we go. New York Mets, Baltimore Orioles tomorrow. Clay Holmes, 8-2, ERA 2.99, 76 strikeouts. Brandon Young for Baltimore, 0-3, ERA 7.02. And before I fade this Oriole, let me look at his record. So this guy goes an average of 4 innings, right? Excuse me. Brandon Young, he goes an average of 4. Of the last 3 games, he's went 4 innings each game. In all 3 games, he lost. The first one against Texas, he gave up 6 hits, 3 runs. Then against Texas again, he gave up 5 hits, 4 runs. The next game after that one at the bottom, he yielded 4 hits and 3 runs. So, yeah, this dude is giving it up, man. He's giving it up like that. So for me, I like this. This is a gimme. I'm going to look at Clay Holmes and see if I can get some good strikeouts or whatnot. But if not, I'm not even going to mess with it, right? So we'll look, right? All right, so Holmes pitches an average of about 5 innings, right? His last 3, he went 5. He allowed 3 hits and 2 runs. He walked 4. Ooh, this dude's got a problem with walking people. Then we've got Atlanta. He went 5 innings. He got the decision in that game. He allowed 3 hits and 1 run, and it's against Atlanta. I mean, Atlanta. Right. In that game, he walked 4 again, right? And then against Atlanta, that was Atlanta on June 25th. On June 19th against Atlanta, he went 4 innings, 4.5, and he gave up 4 hits. And I guess he said, "What the hell?" And he gave up 3 runs this time. So this game tomorrow is definitely going over. I will definitely take the over on tomorrow's game. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I'm taking the over on that one. Pepetto, Ryan for the Rays tomorrow. Going up against Jack Flannery of the Tigers. Ryan is 6-6, ERA 3.34, 101 strikeouts. Jack Flannery 5-9, 4.84 ERA, 109 strikeouts. Okay, I'm not messing with this game because I think the last game, and I gave that speech about, yeah, these are professionals. He's a grown man. He don't want to lose, blah, 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 blah. Right? And what did he do? He came out. He laid an egg again. So right now, I don't know what's going on with Jack Flannery, but he's not performing at least at the level he was performing last year. Maybe it's got something to do with him winning the World Series last year with the Dodgers, because remember, he was with the Tigers last year. Trade deadline came. LA picked him up. He didn't really kick ass, but he did hold it down for the Dodgers. He's from out here in California, so the old boy is gonna have to get it straightened out, because this, I mean, so against Washington, this is this last one, right? On July 2nd, he went 5 innings. He allowed 5 hits. He gave up 3 runs. He walked 2, struck out 9. Then against the Athletics, he lost that decision. He went 6 innings, 5 hits. He gave up 3 runs. He walked 4. Then against Tampa, he went 2 innings. And he ran his ass off the field. So he only went 2 innings, right? This dude allowed 6 hits and yielded 8 runs. And of course, yep, he walked 3 people. So you know, one thing that I would say that could probably get him out of this is if you dig yourself in this kind of hole, man, this dude need to go. The guy need to go in there and take a beating. I mean, if you're gonna give it up like that, stay on in there, dude. Because he's gonna have to learn one way or the other. He's gonna learn. You can't. This dude is. The problem is you're walking 2 people. You're walking an average of 3.5 batters a game. Well, let's just say 3. And that's bad, man. You can't do this. Strikeouts is good, but who cares? Who cares about a strikeout? Because somebody can ground out. Same thing. They can fly out. Same thing. But I'm gonna fade. I'm fading this dude, and I'm not even gonna mess with this game tomorrow. So, but if I just had to, I'm gonna take the Tampa Bay Rays plus the points, because I'm sure that, well, I may not be, but money line, spread, your choice. You do whatever. I'll take the Rays on that game, but that's not a game that I'm rushing to the window for. Being a Tigers fan, you would think I would, but no. Seattle versus New York. Seattle versus New York. Logan Gilbert, 2-2, ERA 3.40, 74 strikeouts. New York Yankees, Will Warren, he's 5-4, ERA 5.02, and 107 strikeouts. Hey, watch this, guys. I think the Yankees are getting ready to fall on hard times, man. They're going to have to pull that together, because guess what? I'm fading them in this game. I'll take Seattle. And where's that? It's in the Bronx. Yeah, I got to overthink that one. I can't rush the judgment on that one. I got to slow it up. Let's see what his overall. This dude gave up Will Warren. Is that his name? Yeah, Will Warren. Against Toronto, he went 4 innings. He gave up 10 hits, and he yielded 8 runs. He walked 4 people, struck out 4. Who cares, right? If you're walking 4 people, giving up 10 hits, who cares about the strikeouts, right? You don't care. All you know is you just got to watch out for this dude. I wouldn't even take him for strikeouts, because when pitchers like that, sometimes they may, because he gets a lot. You know, the power pitchers always get a lot of strikeouts, but they also get rocked a lot too. So if you're seeing something like that, you say, well, at least I'm going to get 4 strikeouts out the guy. Nope, don't do that, because he might get hammered the guy might get hammered so bad to take him out in the first or second inning. So don't get caught up in these pitcher props. Let's go over to Seattle, because right now I'm ready. Okay, now let's look at Gilbert. Logan Gilbert was the man last year. Gilbert, 4 innings. He gave up 3 hits, 1 run, struck out 7. Texas, he went 5 innings, 5 hits, allowed 4 runs. Against Chicago Cubbies, he went 5 innings, gave up 8 hits, and let's see, was that 4 runs? So I say this is an over. This is an over game, another over game. But I had to wait because Logan Webb was pretty decent last year, but his ERA don't look all that hot either. I mean, and this dude's giving up. So against the Cubbies, he gave up 8 hits, 4 runs. Texas, he gave up 5 hits, 4 runs. So this dude is consistent with giving up 4, but he did make an atonement for it against Kansas City, but he didn't go 5. He went 4, and he yielded 3. So, yeah, no. I mean, if anything, guys, I would take the over in this game too. I definitely would take the over. You know? All right. Colorado and Boston. No. No. I'm not interested in that. Okay, the Marlins versus the Reds. Perez versus Nick Martinez. So Perez is 1-2. That's the young kid I was telling you guys about. His ERA is 4.50. 21 strikeouts. Nick Martinez, he's 6-8. 4.2 ERA, 71 strikeouts. Hold on, let's look. Perez is just raw talent, man. So Perez's last outing was damn good. He pitched a 1-hitter against Minnesota, and he went 6. He didn't give up any runs. Walked 1 batter, struck out 7. That's strong, right? Against Arizona, he gave up 2 hits, 3 runs, walked 3 batters, struck out 3. And then June 21st against Atlanta, he lost that game. He gave up 4 hits, 3 runs, and he walked 2 and struck out 6. But as you see, starting from June 27th to July 3rd, he actually got better, right? So on the 27th, 4 innings, 2 hits, 3 runs. Then he went to July 3rd, 6 innings, 1 hit, 0 runs. And Minnesota's not bad, right? And where's Green at? Remember, they pitcher Green? Green used to always piss me off because this dude, I mean, he would get like 12 strikeouts in one game, and in the next game, this dude only got 2, and they didn't pull him out of the game. So, yeah, you also have to be careful with Green because at one point, I had Green up here with the elite pitchers last year. But he was so inconsistent, it wasn't even funny. So I'm like, okay, you need to get with your pitching coach or something because, dude, it's looking bad. Nick Martinez. Against Boston, he got the decision. He went 6 innings. He gave up 9 hits, 4 runs scored. He gave up 4 runs, but he still won that game. But he gave up 9 hits. And June 27th against San Diego, he won that. He went 8 innings. Holy crap, that's good. That's strong. He's a throwback guy. He went 8 innings against San. Now listen to this. This is impressive. He went um, 8 innings against the San Diego Padres. He allowed 1 hit and 1 run, walked 2 people, struck out 6. He was possessed. This dude was getting ready to pitch a no-hitter, looks like. And then against New York, he went 1 inning. They probably had him come in for some middle relief. Because he's got 1 inning and he came in and struck out 1. And he was gone. Well. Huh. Yeah, give me the Miami Marlins, guys. Oh, let me still. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Give me. I'm going to take Cincinnati on this one. Give me Cincinnati on the money line. Cincinnati on the money line. Hold on. So far, guys, Antonio, I've got the games that we can focus on is like the Marlins Reds game, the Mets Orioles. I don't know about the Yankees. I don't. We'll just look at it as we go. So the Blue Jays will take on the White Sox tomorrow. Chris Bassett, 8-4, 4.32 ERA, 102 strikeouts. Aaron Caval, 1-5, 4.60 ERA, and 33 strikeouts. Didn't he play with the Brewers last year? He was pretty good too. Chris Bassett, I like. Hold on for 1 second. I just want to look at some of these games. Okay, I like the Cleveland-Houston game. Right, I'm just going to mark these off. Cleveland-Houston game. And the reason why is because Hunter Brown. Well, what Hunter, and I tell you this all the time, guys. Hunter Brown is really consistent. He's been consistent most of the year. With him, you know you're going to get 5+ strikeouts. He doesn't allow a lot of hits, right? This dude he's stable. Very, consistent now. And you get a guy like that that's consistent, let's go with him. So, yeah. 5 strikeouts. It depends. If they give him the under-over 6.5, jump all over it. Okay, so that's one. Or the other one. And the Guardians blow. St. Louis and the Nats. Diamondbacks and Padres. Actually, that's a good one. Yeah, guys, actually, the Diamondbacks and San Diego is going to be a good one. We've got Merrill Kelly with the Diamondbacks. He's 7-4, ERA 3.55, 103 strikeouts. Nick Pivetta, 9-2, ERA 3.25 with 107 strikeouts. Now, one of the things that I always tell you guys when I doing a nerfie, I won't do a nerfie on these guys, but because the Padres, they got a good hitting team. So normally when you got a good hitting team, you don't probably want to bet on doing a nerfie because you're gonna lose. But what I would do is take under 1.5 in the first inning, right? I'll take the over as well. I mean, the under. And watch this, guys. Just because it's two players with low ERAs, right? It doesn't mean it's going to be a pitching duel. Because it may start out looking like that. The next thing you know, they teeing off on each guy. You just never know. It looks good on paper sometimes or what, but that's why they have to play the game. Nick Pivetta, right? So Nick Pavetta's last game, so against Philadelphia, he got the decision. He won that game. That was July 2nd. He went 6 innings, allowed 7 hits, and only yielded 1 run. Struck out 6, no walks. Against the Washington Nationals, he went 7 innings, allowed 3 hits, no runs, and struck out 10. And then against Kansas City, June 20th, he didn't get a decision in that game, but he went 4 innings. He allowed 6 hits and 4 runs. Now, granted, we don't really know how that went down, but we pretty much got a good idea. He's got 2 walks and he's got 6 hits. So anytime that, and he only pitched 4. So that just tells you he wasn't that good in Kansas City. But after that game against Kansas City, June 20th, he went up to June 25th against the Nats. He went 7 innings strong. He allowed 3 hits, no runs, no walks, and struck out 10. So the potential is there. I wouldn't fade him. I definitely wouldn't. Merrill Kelly. Merrill Kelly in his last game, he went 6 innings. He allowed 5 hits, allowed 3 runs. Game after that or before, he allowed 6 hits, gave up 3 runs. Against Colorado, he gave up 6 hits and 2 runs and walked 3. So the pitching advantage definitely goes towards the San Diego Padres on this one. I'll take them on the money line. You can take them on the spread or whatever. But I like the Padres on the... wait, hold on. You can take them on the run line as well, but let me just double check it, though. I don't know. I'll just take them on the money line. Who's this? Yeah, I'll take the Padres on the money line. I definitely would. Would I take the under in that game? Yes. I'll take the under, but be careful. And I would do this is I wouldn't do a nerfy because San Diego will score in the first inning on you. But I would definitely go first inning under 1.5. Then we got, let's see, I'm going to mark that one off too. Yeah, it sucks. All right. Excuse me, guys. What are we talking? Philadelphia versus San Francisco. Now, this is going to be a good one, right? Tawan Walker, 3.5 ERA, 3.64 ERA, and his 46 strikeout. He's going against Robbie Ray. Robbie Ray is 9-3. 2.68 ERA, 117 strikeouts. Let's look at this game kind of close. So, Walker for Philadelphia. I thought Walker was rather decent. Okay, well here goes. Uh, July 2nd against San Diego, he went 2 innings, walked one person, struck out one. Against Atlanta, he won that game. He pitched 2 innings, allowed one hit. Then against the Mets, he pitched 1 inning and gave up one hit, but he allowed one run. That is not bad. Actually, that's what you need. That's a good ingredients of a winning team. So let's get Robbie Ray. Robbie Ray is tough. Robbie Ray's the last 3. Arizona, he went 9 innings. When you see guys going 9 innings, we got to give them their kudos, man, because this day and age, guys don't go like that, man. They usually go 5. And you know what? I got a detour a little bit because I remember, what year was that? Man, I can't. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see, hold on. Robbie Ray is actually pretty good. Let me check one other thing. Hold on. Sometimes we get caught up in records or stats, and in baseball, stats don't mean anything. Well, you're not gonna, okay. Okay. San Francisco. 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. Well, Philly is hitting they're like the second best in the league against right-handers. I mean lefties. What is this? They're hitting like 257 against left-handers. With that being said, I won't punk out on this one, right? I won't be so fast to go with an under on this game because Mr. Walker, let me double check this. He's been known to give him up like that too. Uh-huh. really don't have a lot of information on this guy. I mean, I know who he is, right? Walker. I don't know, maybe he's coming off the DL or anything, but he hasn't been really pitching that much, right? He'll do an inning or an inning and a half, and then they'll yank him. So against San Diego, he went 2 innings, no hits, no runs. Against Atlanta, 1 win. He went 2 innings, 1 hit. Against the Mets, he went 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 run, 1 strikeout. Hey guys, let's take San Francisco plus the points. Plus the points. Let me look and see who's favored. I think it's Philadelphia may not be favored. Hold on. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go with San Francisco, right? Even though because Philadelphia is not hitting bad against lefties. Robbie Ray, Robbie Ray's showing a little bit of inconsistency here pitching, but let's take San Francisco. I mean, this guy doesn't have a lot of stats going on. So I'm assuming he was on the DL list, right? Maybe he's still. But no, if you're rehabilitating, you're not even going to be playing. But yeah, I'm going to take San Francisco, guys. Take San Francisco on the money line. You can take them on the spread. I'll take, well, more or less, San Francisco money line. Because San Francisco, they do have their problems, right? Their bullpen is not the very best. And I guess the question is, can you trust your bullpen? Or you can just go under in the 5th inning, right? No. All right. So how many is this that have we done already? Let's see. Got that up. Got that. Hold on. San Francisco. Oh, I say we take San Francisco on the money line, right? It looks like it could be close, right? I'm even willing to say let's take the under in the Philadelphia versus the Giants game. I say we take the under in that game. But again, Walker hasn't showed me anything, but it's just he hasn't pitched a whole lot, which it doesn't mean anything, right? But we don't have a lot to go on this guy. Robbie Ray is pretty consistent. but Robbie Ray also gives up the big hits too, right? Philadelphia's got the big bats. Um, I'll definitely take the under in that game. I know it's gonna be as tough. Well, the Giants is not as strong as they used to be, but I think they can hold off Philadelphia. The Giants bullpen is, you know what? Let's go with the under, guys. Let's go with the under. This is a good game to go with. Definitely going with the under on this one. You laugh. Okay. Atlanta Braves and the A's. Right, that's going to be a shootout, looks like. I'm not rushing for that game. So let's look and see how many games we've picked. Because Antonio's suggestion was to, do about 4, right? So let's do it. Where are we? Can't even see where I saved it. All right, here we go. Cleveland and Houston. I like that one. The Marlins and the Reds. Hold on, I'll come back to that one. We definitely want Philly, right? I say we go with Philadelphia. The Philadelphia Phillies versus the San Francisco Giants. And the D-backs versus the Padres. The Friars. Yep. I'm just moving them all out. So right now, the Cleveland Guardians versus Houston, Philadelphia versus the Giants, the D-backs versus the Padres. I got the Marlins in Seattle. No. Found our team, guys. The Mets versus the Orioles. So now that's 4, right? So we got the Mets and the Orioles. We've got the Diamondbacks and the Padres, the Phillies and the Giants, Philadelphia Giants, let's see. That's 3, though. All right. Philadelphia versus the Giants, the Diamondbacks versus the Padres, the Mets versus the Orioles, I stayed up late last night. Okay, here we go. So we're looking to get this fourth team. Well, look at this. Carl, what is he saying? Yeah, Carl's having a good time down there at Miami or Atlanta. You know, actually, guys, I'm looking at this game here. I like two for the fourth one. The Toronto Blue Jays versus the White Sox. Kansas City and Pittsburgh, nope. Rangers, Angels, nope. Well, wait. Hold on. So the Angels are going to have Jose Siriano. He's 6-5, ERA 3.72, 91 strikeouts. Nathan Valad. He's 5-3. His ERA is 1.75. Believe it or not, guys, I don't think this is going to be a low game. I mean, they got Nathan's got an ERA of 1.5, right? And Jose has an ERA of 3.72. But there's something about this game that screams it's going to be a good one. They'll probably start off, not scoring much. Yeah, I'll take Nathan. I'll take Texas on that one. Right? Um can you probably can go first inning result. You could probably get a nerfy out of this game. Right? Because last I checked, neither one of these teams are swinging a mean bat right now. You'll probably be able to get a nerfy out of the Texas and Angels game, and I like that one. All right, here we go. So let's look at them. So here are the games tomorrow. Rangers versus the Angels. The Phillies versus the San Francisco Giants. Actually, that's a good game. That's going to be a good game. But San Francisco is not. I mean, it's like their hitting sometimes disappears, and then their bullpen is not the greatest, right? But for this one, I think we might have something. And the A's teed off on them the other day. Definitely Baltimore versus the Mets. I think the Mets are in. Well, let's see. Hold on. Yeah, we'll take. You could take the Mets on the run line, even on the road. I would take the Mets on the run line against the O's. Right? Pitching props. Nope. I don't want to mess with that. Then we've got the D-backs and the Padres. I like the Padres in that game. I'll take the Padres on the money line. Will I take a nerfy? Nope, because San Diego is a good hitting team. But will I take the first inning under 1.5. That sounds okay. That sounds pretty cool. And then the Texas and Angels game, right? So there's the four, right? And I guess I'll get so tonight I'm gonna mess around and put some stuff together, and then I'll post another video showing how I got it all set up. But for right now, per Antonio, our guy, because he's trying to help us get some money. He feels bad for us, and we need that. So he's straightening us out. Antonio, hopefully we'll get back on track. So, Diamondbacks versus Padres, the Orioles versus the Mets, the Metropolitans, and San Francisco Giants versus the Philadelphia Phillies, and the Rangers and the A's. So that's our four, right? I like this idea because it gives us a chance now we can just concentrate on like four. And Antonio's got a good idea. Antonio, I told you that time that you were on here, and my mother goes, "Oh my God, it's the guy for the Pacers." I say, "Ma, that's not him." Then again, you never know, right? You just don't know who you're talking to. But yeah, that looks good. I'm gonna go in here and look at some of these games and give you guys some scores. So right now, guys, if you like and subscribe, right? Don't forget, give me a thumbs up and whatever. I'll have it as soon as I get off here with you guys. I'm gonna mess around and I'll put it back out for you guys to look at it, like I did that Philadelphia game that I put out. Because the guy, when he says, "Oh, I just want to know about Philadelphia," well, Philadelphia is a good team, and sometimes you just have to, consider who they're playing, right? Because the guy, who's the guy? That's for Philadelphia, Turner. Turner's on a hitting streak, man. Here, I'm gonna go pull it up. Turner's on a big hitting streak, so I'm gonna ride it, man. Hold on, let's see. Yes. Okay. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Here it is, right here. Okay, got it. Also, too, Aaron Judge is hot. Jacob Wilson is hot. Somebody called me yesterday and asked me about what or who should I have, who should they pick to get a hit. And I told the guy, I don't know if you're on here or not, but I told him Jacob Wilson. And then I went back and I checked, and he got 2 hits, right? When guys are hot, you gotta ride them. You have to. If you lose, whatever. But yeah, you gotta ride them. All right, hold on for 1 second. Hits. Where you go? Where you go? Where you go? Yeah, Turner was a good choice. But I'm trying to figure out where is. Well, here it is. I was trying to verify what's his winning streak like. So let me give you Turner's record, right? And I didn't even have to look this up. I knew it was Turner, and then like four. Now here's my guys that I like. If you get in a crunch and you just want somebody to get a hit, Turner is one of them. The other one is Quan for Cleveland, right? And I learned about Quan and even Duran for Boston. Like those three guys, man. If you get into a pinch, just remember their names. Quan for Cleveland, Turner for Philadelphia. I said Quan, yeah, Quan for Cleveland, and the other one is Turner for Philadelphia. So those three: Turner, Quan, and yeah, the other guy. I'm tired, guys. I'm really tired. Yeah, so Turner for Philadelphia, he's a good hitter, right? You run into a thing where you need somebody to get a hit, Turner. And Turner is on a hitting streak, but I got to go back further. But let's look and see. Since he's got a hit in every game from July 2nd to the 6th. Let me expand this and see. Ooh, bitch. Okay. The last time he didn't get on, well, he actually knocked somebody in, but his hitting streak started June 30th. So June 30th, he got a hit. July 2nd, he got 2 hits. Wins, he played in a doubleheader. Okay. So watch this. Turner got a 2 hits in the first doubleheader. The second one, he got a hit. Against Cincinnati, he got 2 hits. In the game after that, he got 2 hits. And then this last one that he played, he got 2 hits. Right? Yeah, he jumped all over. He had a good success with Cincinnati. 1-1-2. Yeah, so this guy's on a hitting streak. So again, if you guys are looking for player props, right, and you don't know who to pick, the first one is Turner, right? Duran for Boston. Who's the other one, guys? God damn it. Duran. Oh, Quan. So Quan, Turner, and Duran. Those three, if you run into a pinch and you need guys that can hit. But keep in mind, guys, sometimes guys leave the game to get injured. So you don't want to put a whole lot of stock in these guys because shit happens. Why? Because these guys play baseball pretty much every day. They do take games off, but it's grueling, man. So sometimes somebody not going to make it. Now, like back in the day with Cal Ripken, I mean, yeah, dude was an Iron Man. But for the most part, man, some of these guys, you got to kind of be careful, too. You got to ride them when they're hot. But as soon as they cool off, leave them and come back. And Cincinnati's got that kid, De La Cruz, that likes to steal, too. Now, he's a consistent stealer. Let me just check it out and make sure how he's been doing. Because he was on that Ricky Henderson tip last year. I mean, this dude was like, he'll go to steal a base, they might throw his ass out. Next time, he's right back at it, stealing again. I think this Ricky Henderson is one of the guys that got thrown out the most. But he's got the record, right? But he got thrown out the most. So let's see, where is this? Kershaw is back. Kershaw looked good. his last two outings. Uh-huh. Real quick, guys, I'm just looking at this right here. Uh, Boston 5, Colorado 3. It's in the top of the sixth inning, and Colorado has a man on first and third with 2 outs. Cincinnati 1, Miami 0. Milwaukee 5, the Dodgers 0. Milwaukee has a man on first with 1 out. Pittsburgh 2, Kansas City 6. And that's in the 5th inning. Top of the 6th, Toronto 5, White Sox 1. 4th inning, Cleveland 0, Houston 0. And the Tigers beat the crap out of the Rays. Now, okay, no. That's tomorrow. That's what we're gonna say. This Joker finally won a game. No, he's tomorrow. Talking about Jack Flannery. Yeah. That's impressive. That's very impressive. Bass had 7 strikeouts, right? I took him today to get, I think, 3, 4. I wasn't sure. I don't think when I booked bet, I didn't know who the Tigers are going to have. He got, what was it, Montanero? He's got like 4, right? Yeah, guys, so you guys run into a pinch where you need a hitter. You can always go to ESPN and look at the stats, right? The league leaders, right? And they'll pretty much tell you who's who and who's doing what, right? It's simple. Just go to ESPN league leaders, and you can look at it and can determine it that way. If you're not used to reading baseball scores, you can just go on the internet, or you can wait and come on here, and we'll all help you out and answer your questions on what this means and what that means. So, I like this for tomorrow. Clay Holmes and Brandon Young. New York Mets versus the Orioles. And we're definitely going to take the Mets on this one. But I'm going to work on some of these games, guys. That's all I have for today. I'm tired. I stayed up late last night. You guys got any questions or anything, just let me know. I'm here if we hit. I usually come on yelling and screaming like an idiot, telling you we won. Antonio's back to help us out because he feels sorry for us schmucks or schmoes, right? I had a lady call me that, man. It was hilarious. I was at work, and she said, what is she called me and my buddy. She said, you guys, he says, I'm not going to listen to what you schmoes are telling me. And I stopped, and I had to laugh when she said it, right? And I don't think she was cool, though, man. Once you show people when they don't really get to you, they turn out to be okay. But, and she turned out to really be okay. But she called us schmoes. I'm like, man, I ain't heard that one in a long time. Yeah, so like and subscribe. Keep watching. Antonio, I had lost a bet with my wife, and I had to cook pulled pork. I just put that on the internet last night, I think. So I got through that one. That was kind of dangerous. But when you bet and you lose, you got to pay up. Outside of that, guys, I have nothing else. I'll keep in touch with you guys, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a good day.